Well, I went ahead and bought it. Hopefully it shows up. Ordered it on December 6th, 2016. Of course, it's the 3D 16 by 16 by 16 cube. And this is what it looks like. Quick little video, but you can see the title up there. You can look that up if you want to see it. That's what comes in the box. All I have to do is weld, solder all those LEDs into a cube, kind of like that one that I've already done. Except that one over there is an 8x8. Comes with the board, all the components, remote control, the audio line, and the LEDs. And I went green this time. If I wanted the acrylic case, they'd be happy to sell me one. I think they were like 60 bucks. I made the acrylic case for my 8x8. Cost me like 4 bucks. Pretty sure I can make one for this cube. No programming, no download. Everything's custom on the animation effect I want through the memory card. Oh yeah. It takes a memory card in that little slot there if you can see it. I think there are other pictures, yeah, right there. You can see the mouse. 5mm LEDs. We went with the green. I hope they're not green. I hope they're clear with the green inside. I need to supply my own adapter. One that's 5 volt, 6 amp. Can't use the ones like you'd use to charge your phone. This is what it would look like with their case. They have a red one. And these, they show clear. I'm really hoping they're clear with a green LED. But that would be a good example. Like this little one over here would be like my 8x8. This is the 16 by 16. Some of the patterns they have in it, their whole thing. So, like it showed up there, I bought it on December 6th. It is now December 14th. 8 days from Hong Kong. And I've got it. Haven't opened it yet. That's what we're going to do now. Just got home from work. Still sealed. Box is in really good shape. I don't know what it is with the orange tape. I think it's Customs that does that. I think they open it, they look it, they go through it, I guess. So yeah. Oh, I didn't notice that. There's a little tear in the box. Well, considering there should be a flat board in there and then a couple packages of those LEDs, unless it was crushed, they really shouldn't be able to hurt it. So I'm going to get you up on the tripod there. We'll open it up and see what's in the box, if it matches what's in their auction. There we go. So, open this up and see what we got. Yeah, they spared no expense on the tape. Some LEDs. They are the clear ones. And since they sent 5,000 of them, only need 4,096 for the cube, but I guess there's like 900 extra. They're all taped. Alrighty then, well, let's get this tape. word of advice, if you're getting ready to ship something to somebody, don't put packing tape on the stuff. I'm going to be using them bags for a bit. Man, when they use packing tape too, let me tell you. Holy cow. Okay, so there's one. And those are 5mm. We'll test them here a little bit. We'll make sure they're green. Oh, that's like packed in tape. I can't even get to it. 2 bags. Makes me think when Customs got this, there, they probably looked at it and said, yeah, I'm not untaping that. Don't put packing tape over the individual items. Put like some newspaper or something over them. Bags. Bag. Like I was saying, that's all just sticky now. That'll be a nice dust dirt attractor. And let's see the components. I see some wire. I see the remote. Bunch of little screws, standoffs. Not sure what that is. Some little plastic things. Remote, some wire. I'm assuming that's the audio cable. All the little standoffs and all those screw or little things where you put the wires like in the board. And then this, I haven't the slightest idea. Oh, it's two. 2 little black things in there. No. Actually, we'll throw them away. Well, it's kind of looking like the board's already been soldered. I was kind of hoping to do that part myself. But they definitely went to the extreme to pack it. Not even sure how to get into it. Try and go in on this seam. Okay, there it is, and darn it, looks like they've already done all the work. Well, north side. And there's more foam in here to protect these little edge pieces. Protect the cap. LEDs front and back. Buttons are nice and clicky. I don't know if you can see them, but those, well, the big holes that you see here, you flip it over, you put like some paper or something down, and that's how you make your grid or your panels. Maybe you can see them better here. These little tiny holes next to each one of them is where each LED lead goes. 4,096. $512. Took me a weekend. I'll chop this down a little bit. Make a little cut each one. I'm just going to take out a couple out of each bag, make sure they work, make sure they're green. Because quite honestly, those numbers don't mean anything to me. This one. Out of that one. Oop, grab a whole bunch out of that one. So let's see, I had 3 out of the first one, 2 out of the second one, 3 out of the third one. Out of this, the fourth one. I probably should have kept them separate in case they're not the right colors. That's alright, we'll come back to them. Grab a power supply. Double check our voltage. And as you can see, that's right at 4 volts. Just for a quick little test, which should be good. Definitely green. Two for 2. 3. 4. I really don't expect to find any bad ones. That's usually not a problem. It's usually when you start to solder them that you burn them out. get too hot up next to the LED and melt it. Well, they're the right color. They're not the actual green. They are clear, so that's good. The fun part isn't necessarily the welding, soldering. It's actually spreading all those legs and bending them in the right directions, the 90-degree angle and then the 180. This one I did test already, but let's see. This is 4 volts. 2 volts. Not quite enough to do much, kind of flickers. 4 volts, good and solid. Pretty sure if I go to 6, I'm going to pop it. There's no sense blowing it up. Nothing wrong with it. We've all seen a burnt LED. So 4 volts, pretty good. So now, what we do on these, I'm actually going to put it back on the phone when I start, but use those little holes, you put the LEDs in here, and then you bend these, I'm not sure which way is which. On these, if you look, you see the LEDs are all pointing up like this. This one, wherever the front may be, I'm going to do them so they're pointing this way. This one, all the light is actually directed up. I'm going to make this one so all the light is directed at you. And as long as everything works, I was just thinking, their ad says that they include all these videos and software download links. Didn't get none of that. Well, I guess we're going to be sending them some messages. I'd actually messaged on eBay the night I won, actually, the auction. You know, asking them, if they'd send me the software ahead of time so I could play with it, practice, know what I'm doing before I got it. They said, don't worry, it's being processed. I'm worried. Where's it at? It's actually some pretty heavy wire. Well, I guess for 16 of them. This I use what's called spider wire. I mean, it's like thin, it's like hair. Alright, so I guess I got some emailing to do. I need the software because it doesn't work without the software. And the program on how to program it, so it does that. This one's a whole different type of board. Exact same concept, just a different, that's on an Arduino. I don't remember what that's called. That's where it pretty much does layer by layer, drops from top to bottom, bottom to top. A little heart. You actually look, I messed up the heart. I'm missing 2 LEDs on the top right. Completely my fault. Nothing wrong with the cube or the program. You can see all the lights work. You've probably been watching the whole time I'm talking. Alright. Well, put this away for tonight. Looks like all the hardware's here. I just need to message them and get the software, the program, and all that fun stuff. And we got some LEDs to start welding. I'm going to solder them. Oh yeah. Show you our neat little station. It's an all-in-one. Got the heat gun, probably won't need that. Soldering station, digital temperature controlled. Pretty damn nice. 1 mil solder, it's a 2-pound buck. That stuff's starting to get expensive. 40 bucks for 2 pounds now. Alright, gonna cut it there. We'll come back when we actually have the rest of the software, or waiting on it, whatever the case may be. Well, I messaged him. I probably won't get anything back for hopefully by tomorrow when I get off work. So, going off just common sense, the panels, you know, negative down, and then off the layers, be the positive on the edge. So using common sense, short one's negative, long one's positive. Bending the short one, negative, about a 90-degree angle. Put it in a nice little template that came with the board itself. I'm actually not going to solder any of these until I hear back from them. Nothing worse than getting started on something and then realize you're doing it all wrong. Pretty sure this is right, but you don't want to go too far. You want it to be like right at a 90-degree angle. This first layer is going to be the one that goes down into these first holes. Everything stands on it. So you want them to be fairly straight as you can get them. Yes, when you get the panel up, you can kind of flex it a little bit and get it where you know, where it needs to be. Biggest thing here is make sure you're bending the negative lead. Because if you do the positive, well, it's an LED, it's a diode. It don't work backwards current. It has to go the right direction. So all the negatives. So this is all one row. Well, not a complete row. 16 of them. So then we'd take another one back here that would be behind it. And this is where I want to look at their instructions, because I think just the first layer we want to do this with. Not sure if you're seeing that. There you go. Because this first layer, when you go to solder them together, you do not want to be touching that positive. That makes it short and it don't work. So this first one, you know, you'd have to bend it over and then over that. Now on the second layer, or second layer, yeah, it'll be the second layer of the panel. It really would make a difference. You could go any direction. Yeah, we're just gonna stop there, because I'm sure I already did this wrong. I'm thinking I probably should have done it like this. Bent this one down so this one could go over the top. I should have went the other direction. Alright, so that's where we're going to stop. Wait till I hear back from them. The auction shows that they're going to send all these videos, send the program, and when they say no download, I'm assuming they were going to send me a CD. You saw me open the box. There's no CD. No emails, no messages. Yeah. Reminds me of the show Lucy, except the green. Zip you back out here. we're back to normal. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Reminds me of the show Lucy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not sure why you're watching this video. Anyway, that's it for this.